some light. There's Kasoff's food. There's Puppy Dog's food. And there's Chromacorn's food. There you go, Bobby. Eat your breakfast. Oh, she's a truck driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The X's.
Yeah.
They all have, both the last two, the 666 and her, have their headphones on.
I don't know why, because I don't like to be seen in public with my headset on. Like, if I'm driving, I'll wear it, but if
Well,
I'm getting out
maybe-
of the truck, I don't put it on.
It's because that signifies truck driver.
Well,
So-
that also signifies the fucking douchebag pieces of shit truck drivers that go everywhere with their fucking headset on.
Yeah, so
and I
everybody
don't
knows
want to
they're a
be
truck
one
driver.
of those. That's like a dead giveaway that you're. Oh, I'm a truck driver. It's like big. We joke. The term "big strapper" is actually an insult. It's not a compliment, and so that's why I call mine the Trucker 9000. It's my big strapper headset.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm being a sarcastic ass hat. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. So, oh, I look rough this morning. Ay, Chihuahua. Oh. Where am I from? I came from my mommy. That's my smart ass side. I live in Texas. Ooh, that's better. That way I don't have to lean over. Yeah, I live in Texas. And I am home for the holidays. Home for the holidays. I'll leave out on the 2nd. Do we know what's coming in the mail, Mom?
Not exactly.
I didn't know if you got the email about the whatever was coming.
Well, I did. There's some packages coming, I think.
Hey. I'm just wondering if my IFTA stickers will get here this week.
Oh, that kind of mail? No, today, not today.
Shit. Well, she said they mailed it Monday, and I checked the comptroller's page, and I do show up as having an active IFTA account. I just need my stupid stickers.
Well, not today, just bullshit mail today.
Well, maybe it'll arrive Monday. Maybe the holiday or something had a couple day delay on it or whatever. Oh boy, the Jesus people are here this morning, Mom.
Oh, goodness.
I know it's not even Sunday, right?
Oh, but they can't do anything on the Sabbath, remember?
I am doing well. I had a good Christmas. It was just me and Mom. It was a real quiet Christmas. Same thing for New Year's. We're just gonna hang out. She'll probably every night at 8 o'clock we do crafting with Mom, but we do it on TikTok. Because she makes custom tumblers, so we do that. Oh, hi, Kesa. No taste testing. No, Mom and I don't do gifts. So, she is a cutie. There's your brother. Okay, it just closed out. Closed it down. I don't fucking know why.
It shut your light down?
Yeah, like the whole app just shut down.
Huh.
It says fucking
Have you
trucking.
updated it
That's what
lately?
both of my hands say. I know. Thank God I have a new phone. I just have to set it up. Yes, I am a truck driver. I just am home for the holidays. Oh, speaking of my cat, it's my cat's day to be out. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I avoid going to Colorado. It's a fucking shitty blue state. That makes truck driving a pain in the ass. So I don't go there. Plus the freight coming out of Colorado's trash. Cheap as fuck. Excuse me, again. Puppy dogs. Fucking. Well, congratulations on being 2 months sober. Hello, puppies. Hello, puppies. Well, I'm not gonna fucking kick you out for it, but you can fucking leave if you don't like my fucking language. That's about how that goes. Christmas. We just hung out at home and watched Christmas movies. Yeah, I was hit on the side of the road in Colorado. I had a breakdown and I was stopped on the side of the road and CRST crossed over the white line and hit my truck. So, yeah, I know the feeling. It's sitting on the table. Puppy dog. They're my boy. They're my boy. I am OTR. I leave on the 2nd. What's up, Phil? I leave on the 2nd to go to Arkansas to haul steel. And if you're a truck driver, everybody knows where all the steel comes from in Arkansas. So, yeah. This dog. So how was everybody's Christmas? My Christmas was all right. His name is Chrome, but I call him Bubby. He's my Bubbaloo. What's up, TJ?
You have to do that on the couch?
Well, yeah, on the floor it slides away. Yep, he's my truck dog. Yep, I bring my dog and my cat. So, they're my co-pilots. Just spent time with family. Well, that's good. 6 foot and whatever, TJ. Phil's here finally. Thanks guys for showing up, by the way. Last week's live was absolute garbage. We were in here for, I don't know, an hour or less, and it was just nothing but trolls. So I was like, peace out, deuces, bitch. So, yeah. Where's my kitty? Kitty cat. Little meow meows. You went to Chicago? Oof. Merry late Christmas. Yeah, we don't go north in the winter. I have this theory. It's called, if it's snowing, I ain't going. Yeah. So, Although last week, the end of last week, no, last week and this week, at 8 o'clock on TikTok, we do a crafting with mom because mom makes all kinds. She's a hobby hoe. She makes all kinds of shit. And she's got a large custom tumbler cup order. So we are doing live while she custom creates. Where am I from? I came from my mommy. I came from my mommy. I know a lot of people think I crawled out from under a rock, or that I'm a reptile, or I might not be human, but I really am. I was a live mammal birth. Yeah. I have a camera that faces out the window. Makes my insurance cheaper. This is what all the noise is. He's chewing on his bone. Mm-hmm. So, how was everybody else's Christmas? Mom and I didn't do anything. We sat here and we watched Christmas movies. We made a ham together. Oh, there wasn't much going on. Yes. What's everybody doing for New Year's? I'm doing nothing. I'll be in bed by midnight because I turn into a pumpkin after about 10:30 at night. So, yeah. Kind of like Shrek. I turn into an ogre at night. I turn into an ogre after dark. Working, getting drunk on coffee. Yeah, that's what some people said on TikTok this morning, that they were just going to be drinking coffee. I get it. Nothing wrong with that. I'll be fast asleep by midnight, I'm sure. Thank you for the compliment. Other than that, we're waiting on, my IFTA account was approved through the state of Texas. I have my official IFTA tax ID, and now we're just waiting for the stickers to arrive. They said they mailed them on Monday. So why they're not here yet, I don't know. But nonetheless, they shall be here. Maybe Monday. Yeah, so I see that the holidays bring out all the really miserable, unhappy people, or they just are more miserable and more unhappy. 8, 9, they're just more unhappy during the holidays because, well, they're the holidays and that's when people have the hardest time. So thanks for showing your real character and the lack of quality human being, just FYI. So other than that, oh, look at these people. Oh, I'm so sorry that you're such a miserable fuck.
Is it Troll Saturday?
It is Troll Saturday. 100% Troll Saturday. For whatever reason, I'm not sure. It is what it is. We don't really have anything else going on here. Not a whole lot.
These people must have super boring lives if that's all they have to do to entertain themselves.
No, it's not even that they have a boring life, Mom. There's zero success in their life. Because anybody who's doing well in their life doesn't fuck with anybody else. You know, people who are miserable want other people to be miserable because remember, misery loves company. I mean, anybody who's truly successful is too busy working on their own success than to try to hate on anybody else. If you're doing something that they're not doing, they're going to hate on you. If you're doing something they can't do or that they tried to do and they weren't successful at, they're going to hate on you.
Well, there are some people that just hate, period.
Right, because their life is miserable and has no meaning. That's why.
Get down.
So, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. So, I don't know where Phil and TJ went. Phil must be making a cup of coffee. Phil, do you want to see the cups that Mom's been working on? Putting on warm socks. Well, considering all the snow that you guys just had, yeah. I can only imagine. It sounds terrible. All right, let's go see what Mom's got cooking in the hobby hole room. All right, what we got here? I did have a good Christmas. So, here we are. She got a big order for 12 cups. They want 2 that are blue, black, and silver like this. It's not done. She still has to do pinstriping and stuff on it. They want 2 that are purple, black, and silver. And they want 2 that are red, black, and silver as well. So this is what she's got going on. And then this is the other blue, black, and silver. YouTube kid, good morning. My Saturday's going all right. She's working on this one. This one still needs vinyl and decals and shit. And then this one just got another coat of epoxy. And then this one just got sanded. It needs epoxy. Then there'll be shiny. And of course this one needs epoxy. It's been sanded. And this is a carbon fiber cup that still needs epoxy. And tonight, she's starting on this pink one, and she's got these pink glitters that she's got to figure out how to use, like how she's going to do them. So, she's got a lot going on right now. Like I said, she has a 12 cup order. So there's going to be 2 like this, 2 like that, 2 like the red. She's going to do 2 that are pink and blue, and I think 4 that are black and white. She's got a lot of shit going on. No, she was sitting on the couch next to me when I was in there. Yes, mom's work is amazing. But every night at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Central Time, we do a TikTok live where she creates cups. So, see, there's the mama. Oops, sorry, Mom. So we basically do a live for about 2 to 2.5 hours where she starts a cup and you can see it go from the boring plain white or black base, and then she lays the vinyl and the glitter and stuff like that. Phil said, how are you doing, Mama?
I'm fine, how are you?
So that's what's going on this end. I mean, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Mom's got a lot of work she's doing, a lot of orders, a lot of cups. Why are you annoyed? Why for are you annoyed? It's always your kids. That's their job, don't you know? No, I don't want to do the rest of your plowing. That sounds entirely too cold. Honestly. Yeah. No way. No how. I have a box. I have a package here from Ron. And I was going to open it, but he's not here. So, yeah. I mean, I guess I could open it. Should I open it? Should I open my Christmas present from Ron? Phil. Should we open the package from Ron? YouTube kid said, morning, Mama.
Good morning. Who said that?
How do you sell... Oh, how much do you sell your cups for? Her cups range between 45 and 65, depending on the intricacy of the design, and shipping.
And size of cup.
Size of the cup, intricacy of the design.
Shipping is additional.
Yeah, shipping's additional. So, and all of her cups are custom. I mean, she has some that are already ready to ship, but she doesn't really do much of that kind of stuff. Pretty much everything she does is custom, and they take about 2 to 3 weeks. She will not use anything that's trademarked or copyright. Chrome doggy dog. All right, let's go open this package. Ready? Well, whatever it is, it has really cool sparkly tissue paper. And it's soft and squishy. What is this? What is this? Oh, hell yes! It is perfect. Look, it's even like it's a scarf. And it's a unicorn. It's got ears. Mom,
What?
look. Look at what I got. Oh my God, it's got hand pockets. And it's a scarf.
Oh gosh.
Oh my
I don't know where
God.
Ron finds all this stuff.
He had it made. He asked somebody to make it for me.
Oh.
It's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. I love it. I got ears. I got ears. I love it. That's exciting. Look, it's got a full mane. So freaking perfect. How freaking perfect is this? For real. It's so perfect. Yep. I love it. I am in my happy place. What are you talking about? Of course I'm in my happy place. So I got a unicorn. I don't know where he like finds these people that make all this shit, but yeah. I am very happy that I opened my present. At least I can tell him to come here and he can watch me open it. So, yeah. I love it. I love it. And I got a mess. A mess, a mess, a mess. I'm gonna take that outside. And I just got, look, I got my new purple iPhone 17 in the mail. I'm gonna have to, I gotta go get a case because I am hard as fuck on phones. So hard on phones, like legit. I usually crack the screen in the first week, so I always get a screen protector, and then I end up cracking the screen protector in the first week. So we don't fuck with brand new phones until we have a screen protector and a case. Then I'm willing to set up my new phone, but until then, no. So, shit. Stand up. There. Anyways. Hello, Bubby. Come here. Come here. That's my boy.
No.
That's my boy. That's my boy. Come here. Oh. Well, I don't like Samsung phones, so I'll just deal with it. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. There you go, boy. This is me and Chrome. He's trying to get away because he doesn't like kisses. Thank you for the compliment. Oh, me and my baby dog. Me and my baby dog. He's a sweet boy, aren't you? Sweet boy that doesn't like kisses. Give me a kiss. Yes, he's a blue heeler. He's Australian Shepherd and blue heeler. That's why he got them pretty blue eyes. You appreciate the grandpa shorts and the music I put with it. Is there a meaning or story behind the song? Yes. Those songs were actually written for me and for grandpa and for my truck. So those most recent shorts are compilations of obviously old videos of grandpa. And the songs were written by a friend. Or created by a friend, I should say. So, yes, there's tons of meaning. He actually just did a new one for me, a new song. So Excuse you, Bubba. And then I believe we're leaving on January 2nd to head over to Arkansas to go haul steel. And anybody in the United States knows where you haul steel out of in Arkansas. Well, any flatbedder knows where you load steel in Arkansas. You're in Australia. YouTube Kids in New Zealand. So it's really early on Sunday morning, sorry. I'll send it to you, Phil. Hello, hello, hello. You're Australian too?
Get down.
I live in Texas. So, oh, you're in Illinois. Yeah, YouTube Kids in New Zealand. I think you said, didn't you say last week you finally got your stickers? You're in Trucker Hell? England. Oh my gosh, like we don't have very many Americans in here at all today. Well, hello and welcome. Welcome to my boring truck driver at home during the holidays live. It is what it is. Actually, no. I mean, Texas has always been kind of home to my mom, but that's not why we have the star. I'm real. Yeah. I've been through Albuquerque. I never stop. Usually, if I stop anywhere in New Mexico, it's usually in Deming. Yes, I drive over the road. So I'll be going out to Arkansas, and I'll be hauling steel out of Arkansas when I leave on the 2nd. You got your stickers. It took a month. I did. I sent them in November. I mean, Arkansas's all right. Everybody has trouble driving. I don't care if you're male or female. The struggles, for the most part, are the same. The only thing different that ladies deal with that men don't is these men that own companies, say that have like nice Peterbilts and Kenworths, or men that maybe have access to high dollar paying loads, things like that. They use that to try to manipulate women, like, oh, I have a nice truck you can drive. Like if you're a company driver, they'll say that, and their real intention is solely to get you in bed, and it has absolutely nothing to do with trucking. And so you just, as a female, you have to be really cautious and just stick to your goals and not be swayed by these people with ill intentions that have no professional integrity. That doesn't really happen to men. Men don't tell other men, like, oh, I have a nice truck you can drive, in order to try to, get a little pickle tickle. I did spend Christmas here at the house with Mom. But other than that, we all face the same struggles. We all have breakdowns. We all have traffic. We all have, long waits, and it's the same. I've heard of stories of men approaching other men for after hours type entertainment per se. But it's not as common as it is for women, but it still happens. So we all face the same struggles. It's just men don't use their profession to try to manipulate other men. So that's really the major difference that I see between being male and female in this industry. We all deal with everything else. What's up, Brent? How are you? Have you ever been in danger on the road? Yeah, I sure have. Um, I've had guys approach me, like I go in to get a shower, and they're all private showers. You have to enter a little PIN code and go in and lock the door. But I've had a guy approach me at the shower door, like, hey, can I get in that shower with you? I've had guys come and knock on my truck door. I've had them try to get my attention and then go and move and park next to me. And like, it happens. It's a part of the reality of the industry. You have to protect yourself, and you have to be aware of your surroundings. And ultimately, at the end of the day, I don't care if you're a truck driver or if you are home every day and have an office job. Ultimately, at the end of the day, you need to know how to protect yourself, because it could happen at the grocery store. It's not just in truck stops. It's not just in our industry. It's everywhere. And if you advocate for yourself and you protect yourself and you are aware of your surroundings and that kind of stuff, then there's not really that much to worry about. It happens. You just roll with the punches. That's how I deal with it. I don't get out of my truck expecting that it's going to happen, but I'm on guard, if that makes sense. Yeah, hornet spray. Um, I don't know. I don't really have too many problems. Yeah, follow your instincts 100%. Listen to your instincts. There's been truck stops that I've rolled into and I just was gonna go inside and use the bathroom and grab a snack or something, and I hopped out of the truck and shut the door and turned around to walk inside, and I just, like, my instincts, that gut feeling, I was like, ooh, okay. And it was the middle of the day. So you just stand a little taller, head up, keep your head on a swivel, constantly looking around, and walk like you own that fucking bitch, like you deserve to fucking be there, you know? And that in itself is a deterrent for people who are looking to victimize people. They're looking for people that are shy or timid or distracted. So as long as you don't carry yourself that way and you carry yourself like you got a teaspoon of gangster in you, and you're gonna fuck somebody up, they don't fuck with you too much. Do you like the longer drives at the new job, Brent? I'm 5'4" and 140 pounds. So, I mean, when I haul flatbed and the trailer, when I walk up to the trailer hits me right here. So, I'm not some big burly chick. Thank you for your lives. You look forward to watching them. Oh, thank you. How I tell the haters to fuck off. I don't let anybody dictate how I feel. I'm the only one in control of my emotions. Um, long wait and sitting. You're paid per trip. Oh, well, that sucks. I'm trying to get into, I want to get a step deck, so that's what we're working towards. You know, you think my truck is cool. Thank you. I love my truck. I absolutely love my truck. I love my truck more than most human beings. I love my pets more than most human beings too. Well, Brent, that's trucking. Some days you just have to wait, and some days, you know, yeah. Well, step deck offers more versatility because you can haul taller stuff, you know? So that's part of the reason I want to get into step deck. You can haul equipment when you run a step deck. What's a step deck? So you know what a flatbed trailer is, right? It's called an open deck flatbed. Oh, Ron, scroll back in the live. I just opened your fucking present. WTF, bro. Okay, so a flatbed, right? Well, a step deck has, it's the same height as a flatbed, but then it comes down and then you have, that's a step deck. Does that make sense? So it's actually lower. Merry Christmas. Ron, scroll back in the live. I just opened your present. Yeah, keep up, Ron. Going through the hills. Open your, oh, scroll back in the live. I just opened your gift. Well, I've hauled step deck, or I've hauled flatbed long enough. And I hauled, I guess it was a step deck when I did local work, when I was hauling equipment. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I know how to load equipment. I know how to chain equipment. I know how to operate some of the smaller pieces of equipment, you know, telehandlers and skid steers and boom lifts and things like that. What did I get for my gift? It's handmade, and it's like the hood with the long things, and it's got mittens on it, but it's a unicorn. Yeah. Ron didn't make it. He had it commissioned. He commissioned somebody to make it. Yeah. I've already had 2 cups of coffee today. I don't need any more coffee. I had 2 cups of coffee today. I did a morning live on TikTok. By the way, everybody who's new in here at the moment, tonight, in case you have TikTok, if you don't, that's fine. At 8 o'clock, I'll be on the old Tickery Talk with Mom because she does all of her hobby hoe crafting stuff, and we do a live while she makes cups because she has a 12-cup custom order that she's working on. No more coffee? What do you mean no more coffee? Of course I have TikTok. What do you mean you have TikTok? I have TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, the old Snapperoonie, Threads, X. I mean, it's all very similar content. So you're not missing out on anything by being over here. It's just I do morning coffee in the mornings on the old Tickery Talk. Just to chat, kind of waste some of my time, my day. And then at night we do the dual live with Mom while she crafts and does her custom cups and stuff. Because a lot of people really enjoy seeing it go from a plain, like white or black cup to not a finished product, because it takes several days and weeks to create a whole cup, you know, but just to see how the process goes. So that's what we got going on. You're downloading it after the live is over. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, we're gonna go haul steel. I'm hoping when I get out to Arkansas that I can kind of get more of the steel beam loads and less of the coil loads, because I fucking hate hauling coils. Absolutely hate it. I mean, coil racks and chains and, you know, coil bags and all that crap, it's fine. I just would prefer to not haul them, to be honest with you. Yeah, I forgot to. So, we're gonna do this stuff out of Arkansas. We're gonna see how good it goes. I mean, the rates look fairly decent. If I come back empty, the rates are still paying well over $2 a mile, so it shouldn't be too bad. But we'll see how consistent it is. We'll see what kind of wait time. Like if we have tons of wait time every day, then it's going to be a problem. But here and there, it is what it is. Ultimately, at the end of the day, the plan is to get my own step deck. yeah. Suicide is, you know, less ideal, but palletized coils suck too. I just don't like coils. I don't care if they're palletized or if they're in a coil rack. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. It takes me probably 4 times as long as anybody else because I make sure that there is absolutely no way, no how that I can get another click out of that ratchet. So those chains are going to be as tight as I can get them. And when I get there, yes, I stop and check my chains, but when I get there, my chains are just as tight as when I first put them on. Yeah. They can be crazy. They are nerve-wracking. I would just rather not haul them at all, to be honest with you. There's a whole bunch of extra shit you gotta have. You know, you gotta have extra dunnage. You gotta have your coil racks. You gotta have your fucking your coil bags, tarps, whatever. Today is housework day. We have a question. As part of your merch, yes, I have baseball hats. I have the fucking truckin' in, you know, in my script font, and then I have it just in plain block font. Those are the only 2 hats I have right now. Is maybe I have pretty privilege. I don't remember, but I have fucking truckin' in 2 different text fonts. So truckandunicorn.com, or there's a link somewhere, a shop link somewhere here. Down here, I think. I have coffee cups too. I have Pretty Privilege and fucking truckin' coffee cups as well. And stickers. Those are different stickers than the stickers that Mom makes. They're bigger. Yes, I'm independent. I'm leased to a company, but I own my own truck, no payments. I haul the kind of stuff I want to haul. They have connections, but I get to choose. You know, I went out to Dallas, hauled a couple of loads of rebar. That was a fuck show. Oh, you watched it, Ron? I do. I love it. It's fucking perfect. So I went to Dallas, hauled a couple loads of rebar. They had some cement contract work, and that was garbage. So I said, no, I'm not doing it. Yeah. That's pretty much how it goes. When I get a step deck, I'll probably work more off the load boards. But for the time being, we're just gonna do this until I decide I'm tired of doing it. I ultimately, at the end of the day, I love hauling feet. I love hauling steel. It's what I enjoy the most. Good afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, we're back. You gotta make coffee. Okay. Go make coffee. So, yeah. That's how all that goes. I would love to do a combination of steel and equipment, but kind of sort of have to, you know, get into that as far as like finding the right contracts or finding the right loads on the boards. Oftentimes the boards don't pay very well. My home looks cozy and country. Well, that's because it's my mom's decorations, not mine. Oh, you were thinking about doing cap giveaways. It takes a while. Like it could take up to 2 weeks to get any of the merch off of my website because they don't make it until you order it. So that would have to be a well thought out, well planned out situation. Hauling bulk feed. He's ag exempt. That's always a bonus. The problem with ag exempt for me is those guys, because they're ag exempt, they run all kinds of crazy hours, and I am not down for that. I prefer to run during the day. Call me solar powered. But my body is trained to sleep at night. So ideally, I work during the day and I sleep at night, which is what's best for me. So ag exemption means that the logbook rules are different for them. Ultimately, they're not supposed to work more than 11 hours, but they don't have the same rules on the logs. So they'll typically ag exempt people run well over the allotted 11 hours of drive time. Yeah, ag exempt means you work your ass off, right? It's like livestock haulers. Do you think that they're going to drive 11 hours and then park for 10 hours? They can't keep the fucking cows on the trailer that long. So that's how that goes. Well, I'm always glad when you show up, YouTube kid. I enjoy our conversations. I require sleep. That's why I don't do ag work. Everybody's like, you should haul cows. Nope, I need sleep. No, thank you. I will stick to my flatbed and my steel. Right. Yeah, no. I'm a sleeper. I'm 100% sleeper. I'm a very different type of truck driver. I don't go north in the winter because if it's snowing, I ain't going. It's my truck. It's my rules. I go where I want, when I want, and for how long I want. I make all the fucking rules about when and where that truck goes. And that's why I'm an owner operator. Because I'll be goddamned if somebody's going to make me do something that I'm not comfortable doing. Yeah, ag is hurry up and wait, right? I know enough people that haul cattle to know that it's not for me. I've always loved the idea of it, but it's not for me at all. Not even a little bit. Plus, the cows don't respond to, come here, cow, come here. They definitely don't. Well, hello, Kesa. Come here. Come here. Why you niff my ear? I got brain tumor or something? No taste testing. This is my mommy's dog. This is my mommy's dog. No, she's a healer. She's very camera shy. She has a blue eye and a brown eye. No taste testing. You're a silly dog. You're a silly dog. She does this weird thing. No, she doesn't smile. She does this. She has to look at you like with her head tipped all the way back. She likes to look at you upside down. No lick. No. Little doggy, little doggy. Okay, get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Oh. So, yes, they're Blue Heeler and Australian Shepherd mix. So, they're cute as hell. They are cute as hell. Look at them cute little doggies. Cute little healers. They're brother and sister. Same litter. Aren't you guys cute? Cute, cute babies. So, yeah, he goes in the truck with me. She stays home with mom. So then, of course, they're always super excited when we come home because they get to play. But other than that, yeah. They are Texas healers, so Australian Shepherd and Blue Heeler. How's the boss lady? Mom's doing well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They have very expressive looks. That's for sure. Babaloo, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Can I have a kiss? No? No? He's my boy. Where's my sweet, sweet boy? Where's my sweet, sweet boy? Oh. Oh. He hates kisses. He's actually not camera shy. He just doesn't like kisses, and he knows when he's this close to my face, he's gonna get kisses. See? Mm. He's a good boy. Who's a good boy? Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? He's anticipating. He knows that I want to kiss. You're a good boy. You're my baby. I love my baby dog. Where's your sister? Where's your sister? Where's the kitty? Where's the kitty? It is pure apprehension. Okay, get down. Both of you. Down. All right. His name is Chrome, and my mom's dog's name is Queso, as in like queso beer. Quesadilla. My truck is parked across the street in the construction site. Where's my kitty cat? I don't know where my kitty cat is. I haven't seen her. I opened the door. I just have not seen her. Where's my kitty? Where's my little round pants? Row-rows! Row-rows! Rowie! 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 Hello! Hello, kitty. That's why I hadn't seen her. She was hiding under the covers. And now the dogs are like, the chase is on! They're gonna just chase her all around the house. Okay. Yes. So in Native American, Queso means dressed in fur. See you later, Ron. He doesn't bark, actually. He doesn't bark unless there's a reason to bark. So if I'm sleeping in the truck and somebody, get down, and somebody is talking or making noise outside of the truck, then he'll bark. But for the most part, he barks when he plays. Ooh, thank you. Kitty cat's right there. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Yeah, so the only time he really barks is if somebody's making noise outside of the truck. My dog or the Queso? Queso's Kesa means dressed in fur in Native American. He wants me to hold it so he can chew it. He's not spoiled at all. I don't have a favorite place at all. Oh. You know, the fact that he's a chewer. Oh, I'm glad you hate dogs. I love them. The fact that he likes to chew on shit, it keeps his teeth clean. Do you see that? Sitting here with her chin on my shoulder. What in the world? Kesa, what are you doing? These dogs, I tell you. I'm just gonna sit here and hold the dog toy so he can chew on it. I have a kitty cat. I have a dog and a cat. Some people are dog people, some people are cat people. I get that. I like them both, although I had the cat first. I never really wanted a dog in the truck because I didn't want to have to like get out at night and take him out and stuff like that. But I'm grateful that I did get him because now I stop more and I get out of the truck more and I walk around more, you know, so it's actually been a lot better for me having him in the truck. Yeah. No, 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 they're not best friends. He likes to like try to herd her, and she would rather he just left her alone because she's an old lady. She's like almost 10, and the dog is 3, so he's a little more rambunctious than she would like. But she was my first co-pilot in the truck, and she loves being in the truck with me. So that's how that goes. They're my little companions. Yeah, she's always the little spoon. So at night when we sleep, she's always the little spoon. And then he sleeps down by my feet. So there's always plenty of room in the bed for both of them. They don't really fight over that space. He pretty much leaves her alone, and when he doesn't, she tells him who's boss. Yeah. You're right, I am pushing 50. Thanks for noticing. Yeah. But for the rest of this week, there's not really much going on other than just waiting for those IFTA stickers to arrive, and then leaving on Friday. Yeah. Plans or goals. I don't do like resolutions or anything like that. I don't think that I should wait until the new year to start something. If I want to start something, I start it. I'm 47. Yes, I'm pushing 50 years old. So I don't really do resolutions other than you know, I've said it before, I've said it a million times, you guys know this, like, I'm just not dating. I'm totally focused on myself. And I'm not waiting to the beginning of the year to start that. I started that already. Um, Focused on my goals and my dreams, my own, you know, personal health and fitness, and making my trucking company as successful as possible, doing the upgrades on my truck, that kind of stuff. That's that has become my new focus. And I'm going to continue doing that in 2026, even though I started it before that. So there's, yeah, I gotta go answer a phone call. Copy, copy. So, yeah, that's about it. I mean, we do have to go to the gym today, so we can't be on here much longer. Um, Quit smoking, maybe a goal for you. Um, if you truly want to quit smoking, you'll quit, and the stress that happens to come up in life won't be greater than your desire to quit. If you don't truly want to quit, then the excuse of life has stress will always be an excuse to comfort you when you decide to go back to old habits. No, I never do a full body gym session. I mean, I might in the truck. I can do like a full body circuit in the truck. But when I go to the actual gym, I don't do a full body workout. It's usually almost always, you know, legs. So it'll be like a glute hamstring day, or it'll be like chest and tri, back and bi, quads, you know. So, but that's how I've always trained. I mean, shit, I've even trained where it's like I'll go in the gym and I'll just have a bicep day or a tricep day. It just depends on how I'm feeling. And I'm a big fan of supersets. Well, federal court and law is stressful, but there are other ways to deal with the stress. Again, I'm not judging you because I was a smoker. I mean, yeah, I vape now. But if you truly want to obtain what it is you want to obtain, the goal of like quitting smoking, nothing is going to keep you from obtaining that goal. So it's just a matter of how bad do you want it. I used to smoke cigarettes. I quit in 2011. And I was absolutely nicotine free until late 2019. And then I started using the Zen nicotine pouches. And then I was trucking a lot of nights. So I started using vapes. But ultimately, at the end of the day, while yes, I vape, honestly, once these things run out of nicotine, I will still smoke them until they taste burnt. So it's not the nicotine that I'm actually addicted to, it's the flavoring. Because I can vape these with no nicotine and be fine. How much can I have no idea because I have not been a company driver in a long time. I know per mile pay is what, like 50 cents a mile? Just depends on how many miles you run. Depends on what kind of freight you haul. Depends on how long you want to stay out. Depends on how much bullshit you want to deal with. I mean, there's a lot of a lot of unknowns, long waits at shippers or receivers, traffic, is just a million things. Hours, the ELD, like, I haul flatbed, I haul steel. So you have to do the research and see if it fits the financial needs that you have for yourself. Because everybody's financial needs are different. So I have very low bills. So my financial needs are very different than other people's. Like my personal bills are probably $2,000 or less a month. So everything else goes back into my trucking company. But trucking is what I love. And I don't have a car payment. I don't have a semi truck payment. I don't have car insurance. You know, I don't have a boat or a jet ski or a motorcycle, or my kids are all grown. You see what I'm saying? It's my life is very different. I have a lot of friends in trucking and they got wives and kids and side by sides and, you know, car payments and house payments. And so again, it's just different. So, yeah. You own your car, your house, and you fix your own stuff. Well, there you go. See? That's what I mean. Some people, I know people that have $900 a month car payments. Like, why would you do that? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. Well, true. True. You know, I know a guy that is married and his wife works now that his kids are all in school, but she didn't when the kids were little. And they have 2 car payments and a house payment, and he has a side by side and a couple other, I don't remember, a couple other things that he has payments on, and he's the breadwinner for the family. She works part-time at the school, but he's the breadwinner. So, yeah, his weekly financial need is higher than mine. So ultimately, at the end of the day, when you ask, is there money in trucking? Is there, how much can you make? It's a matter of what kind of freight do you want to haul? How long do you want to stay out? You know, what sacrifices are you willing to make? What's your financial needs? Like, it's different for everybody. And you're the only one that can determine that. So, being an owner operator, I keep my personal bills low. They're a little bit higher than they used to be. They used to be like, I don't know, $1,000 a month. They used to be really low. But I live with my mom now, and I help her pay the bills here so she doesn't have to dip into her savings to survive. So I increased my monthly output on the personal end so that I could help my mom. That was a decision I chose to make. But, if I'm gonna pay myself weekly and everything else goes into the company. Gen X living with my mom because she's in her 70s. And I don't think my mom should have to struggle to have a happy end portion of her life. But you new generations don't know anything about appreciation and taking care of family and spending time with family and helping out family. But that just goes to show that your level of character and your quality of human being is literally at basement level because you have no appreciation for anybody and you expect everybody to do everything for you. Yeah. You take care of your 73-year-old father. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, they took care of us when we were young. So, why not? They worked their asses off their whole life. And now that they're retired, like, why not help them out and make their life a little bit easier as they get older? That's what makes the most sense to me. You're subscribing. Thank you. Yeah. But then again, what I do is not for everybody. My hair is on point. I feel like my hair is greasy today, but thank you. You've scrolled through my live and you like my style. Well, thank you. It's not really exciting. I'm at home right now. I'm an over-the-road truck driver. I'm home for the holidays, spending it with my mom. And you know, once I get back on the road, my lives will be different. I do one every Saturday at noon. So once I'm back on the road trucking, the life's a little different. I'm sitting in a 70-inch box of a semi truck, just talking about whatever our crazy life happens to be. Whatever craziness I happen to be dealing with that day in trucking or that week in trucking. So it's more or less just like a recap of the chaos that is truck driving. Some days it's great and some days it's shitty. I was doing a live one day and somebody almost backed in. They were backing into the spot next to me and they almost hit my truck twice. So some days it's crazy and some days it's just me walking around outside with my dog. So anybody, just depends. Admire how independent and bright you are. And you like how I handle trolls. I normally don't engage much with them, but at the end of the day, I there are times that I can't help but point out their character because whatever they're saying is an absolute reflection of their character. If they're objectifying or sexualizing somebody, it's a reflection of their character or how they view men or women. Because we all know that anybody who's doing good in their life, anybody who's successful, anybody who's happy is not going to be on the internet trying to be hateful, hurtful, demeaning, belittling, or all around just being a troll. Keep an eye out for the next shorts of Grandpa. Okay. Have an awesome week, YouTube kid. YouTube kid said, bye, Mom.
Bye. Who said?
YouTube kid.
Bye.
So, I don't let what people say about me on the internet dictate how I feel about myself. I'm the only one in control of my thoughts, and I'm the only one in control of my emotions. And if I allow what somebody on the internet says about me to dictate that, then I'm then giving control away to somebody that I don't even know, which doesn't make sense to me. So. Yeah. See, like Ronnie thinks that women don't bring any value to the world other than to please his crazy sexual panty fetish. And that's fine. you're more than welcome to have whatever fetish and desire you like, but I don't have to participate in it. But I can certainly point out that you clearly don't have a lot of personal depth and character based upon your comment. Not to mention, you didn't even spell underwear correctly. Maybe you should try spell check. You learned recently that allowing someone to make you angry is giving, yes, 100%, that is giving all of your power and control away to them. So I spent a lot of time alone when I first started training for bodybuilding competitions because I had a bunch of friends and they all like to drink and party and eat bad food, and I didn't do that stuff anymore, so they didn't want to hang out with me, so I was my own company. But I learned a lot, and I got a lot better at controlling my own thoughts and my emotions and learning to stop and think about what somebody else's perspective might be, and then think about how would I feel if that was a perspective? Like if perspective A was how they meant it, how does that make me feel? Well, if they meant it by perspective B, how would that make me feel? And I learned to like kind of forward think and then come to terms with all of the different emotions that it could bring about in me based upon however they meant it. And then I would go to them and say, can we have a conversation? Because I had come to terms with the potential emotional responses that I could have based upon how they meant it. And it's allowed me to have a lot more productive conversations for that reason, because I can kind of get ahead of it, if that makes sense. I can get ahead of how I'm going to respond or how I'm going to react. And you can have more productive, adult, calm conversations that way. So, yeah. But that's just me. That's just how my brain works. It doesn't work like that for everybody. Not everybody is at that point in their life. They are healers. They're Texas healers, Australian Shepherd and Blue Heeler. Why don't you guys go play? Why you just sit there and stare at me? Weirdos. I got 4 sets of eyes on me. 3 sets of eyes, sorry. I can't count today. The cat and the 2 dogs. Cattle dogs? Mine's the male. He's a great truck dog. He's a mini, so he's not real big. So he's perfect size for in the truck. He's really protective, and yeah, they're super smart, super smart. But they also will test you. They will test your boundaries that you set, just to see, did you really mean that? So they know the rules and they know what's expected, but they're like, how about today? Can I get away with it? They're like having 4-year-olds, really, is what it boils down to. They're like having 4-year-olds, hyperactive 4-year-olds. So there's that. But I get out of the truck more often and I let him run. Like I always make sure to park somewhere where we have a big open space where he can run and be a dog and do dog things, you know? No, Australian Shepherds, come here. Come here. Come here. Australian Shepherds have a fluffier coat. Blue Heelers have the short hair coat like this. And it's coarse. So Australian Shepherds are like the fluffy ones. And then turn around, Bubby. Turn around. Oh. Australian Shepherds also have blue eyes. A lot of them. Well, not a lot of them, but some of them. Look at the people. Look at the people. He's all like, oh my God. Oh, shoot. Are you a good boy? He thinks I'm going to give him a kiss. I want a kiss. He does not like kisses. I know. He's very pretty. He's a very handsome boy. This is why I ended up with a dog when I didn't want a dog, because I saw a picture of this cute, cute little baby face. Little baby. Do my baby. And I couldn't say no. He's super annoyed right now. Can you tell? Do you want down? Go on. Get down. Down. Chrome. Down. Go. I said down. God damn. Anyways. It's time to... It's time to get ready to go to the gym. They are my children. My children are actually grown. So I have 3 adult sons. They are 30, 26, and 21. So yes, my pets are now my children. It's praise dog, right? Dogs are wonderful. Aren't you wonderful, Mr. Man? What do you want? You were just outside. I know you don't have to go. You were just outside. Why are the 2 of you staring at me? You guys had breakfast. Yeah. I am almost 50. I'm 47. So I will be 50 in a couple of years. I don't know, good genes, good skincare. I don't know. My age is catching up with me. I do have, look, see them? See them? It's inevitable. It just happens. You know, we're all going to get old. We're all going to get gray hair. We will all gain weight. We will all lose weight. We will all, if we are blessed enough, we will all become wrinkly old people one day, if we're blessed enough to live that long. So, I'm grateful. I am absolutely grateful for the time that I've had. I am grateful for the fact that I am almost 50. You know, I'll be a half a century in a couple of years. Like, not everybody gets the luxury to say that, because not everybody has the opportunity to be around for 50 years. Present is everything. I'm grateful for the time that I've had. I'm grateful for everything that's happened to me, even the bad things, because the bad things made me who I am. They taught me strength and resilience. Just because it's bad doesn't mean that you have to be the victim. Right, see? Not everybody has the luxury of having a long life. So embrace the now. Take advantage of opportunities that are presented to you, because how do you know if you don't try? And enjoy the moments. At least that's what I think. You don't have to agree. But I do have to go to the gym since it is almost 1:30 here. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Have a great week and a safe new year. Okay? Have a safe New Year. Try not to get in trouble. Yeah. Take care of yourselves. I will see you guys next Saturday. I should be on the road on my way to Arkansas. So I will catch you guys all next week.